Well, we're between client meetings, so we have just enough time to tape a DJNTV Perfect Host show. I'm Jim Cerone. Coming up next, number 9 of the Perfect Host Top 10 list. DJNTV, it's the Perfect Host Show with Jim Cerone. This week we're up to number 9 of the Perfect Host Top 10 list, and it is Be All Inclusive. Just like it sounds, at every party where you're the DJ, you want to be sure to include everyone. Or, to do that another way, you want to be sure everyone feels included. You never want to judge or label people, but just for fun, let's do that, shall we? There are usually 2 types of people at every event: party people and wallflowers. The party people are great. You can identify them right away because they're the ones that go to the bar first. Their conversation level gets really loud. They laugh and they take care of themselves and they're happy, and you really know that they're there for one reason and one reason only: to party. And then you have the other group, which I'll call the wallflowers. These are the very quiet, shy ones who don't talk to anyone else around the room. They find a place and they stay there for all the rest of the night. It's their safe space. Your job is to take these 2 groups of people, the party people and the wallflowers, and put them together. If the party was happening at your house and your friends were all having a great time, but there was somebody sitting alone in the corner, as the host of that party, you would go over to your friend and find out what's up. You'd ask them if they need anything, is everything okay? Well, guess what? You are the host of every party you DJ. And so it's your job to go to those wallflowers, the quiet people, and very quietly, very calmly ask them if there's anything they need. You definitely want to watch body language when it comes to wallflowers. If their arms are crossed and their head is down, they don't want to engage with you. But if you have someone whose head is up and who makes eye contact with you as you roam around the room, then that's kind of an opening. One of the reasons I never sit when I record the Perfect Host show is because I want to be approachable. I'm always moving. I have a stand-up desk at home. When you stand and roam around a room as the host, it tells people it's okay to approach you. It's okay to ask you questions. And when we're thinking about number 9, being all-inclusive, it's really important that you rotate around the room. You circulate. You have to make sure that you're treating both sides of the room equally. Often, as the DJ, we're set up in the middle. Maybe the head table is opposite us and the dance floor is in front of us. And then you have one group of guests to your right and one group of guests to your left. You have to make sure that you're roaming around to each of those equally. Next, I'm going to tell you what one of your big goals should be as part of number 9.
DJ Event Planner will change the way you manage and run your business. Streamline all of your procedures and software into one easy-to-manage system. DJ Event Planner, the ultimate online planning tool.
Back on the Perfect Host Show, DJNTV, Jim Cerone, and we're up to number 9 of the Perfect Host Top 10. What's one of the goals of number 9? What's something you want to try to accomplish at every party? You want to move everyone in the room from spectator to participant. Doesn't matter if they're a party person or a wallflower. You want to get everybody to the point where they're comfortable enough that they will participate. And that may mean just tapping their hand on the table during dinner. They may not ever get up and dance, but if they're smiling and you can see that they're having a good time, then you have succeeded with number 9 of being all-inclusive. We've talked before about how the Perfect Host Top 10 has to all go together. So if you're playing the right cocktail hour music, if you're circulating around the room and working, you're listening to the crowd, then once you get to number 9 of making sure everybody feels included, it shouldn't be any problem. But it starts when the first guest walks in the door, and then it goes all through the rest of the night. It's so easy for us when the dance floor opens to just focus on what's happening there. But that's why I continue to walk. That's why I'm always still roaming the room. There is one thing you have to watch out for. That's next as we go through the Perfect Host show on DJNTV. The Perfect Host show on DJNTV. I'm Jim Cerone. We're going to have kind of a short show this week because there is no good music to talk about in the music room. I have no pick hits for you. Trust me, I scoured, I looked. There's nothing. And we don't have time for a moron marketing tip because I have another couple coming in soon. So let's give you the secret, the last little bit of number 9, being all-inclusive. A perfect host never dominates a party. Johnny Carson was by far the best host there ever has been and ever will be. Why? Because Johnny never dominated. He made sure that his guests got to shine. If there was a punchline just hanging out there, Johnny would wait to see if the guest was going to do it first. And then if they didn't, he would take it. But Johnny never dominated his talk show. He calmly, quietly hosted the show. He didn't dominate, and he made sure that no matter who his guest was, whether it was a celebrity or a lady who had a potato chip that looked like Jesus, Johnny made sure that they shined. Next week, more of the Perfect Host show. I'm Jim Cerone on DJNTV.